The Dragon capsule ends up at my house. They've lost their map. Yes, they have, Mrs. Professor. Just a bit to the left, you know? Yeah. So the first parachutes are out anyway. The second ones will deploy momentarily. They have 2 different sets of parachutes. What's else? It's called, I don't know why they have a low res camera, but they sure do. All right, the 4 chutes are out now. Those 4 parachutes are awesome too. They take their time to inflate all the way so that it's not such a shock on the people inside the capsule. Kind of cool. Yeah. Hey, pardon, Nate. Like they're fully deployed. Good sign. That should ensure a safe landing out there in the ocean. A little splashdown. Yeah, if they end up, maybe they'll splash in the Mississippi River. Imagine if they did that, like, on purpose. Like, oh, we're just gonna, like, you want to, like, go to St. Louis? All right, go land at the Arch in the river. They just have, like, some redneck with a barge come and get you, you know? That would be the Missouri thing to do. You just, like, they open the capsule and give them a bush light, you know, or something, Bud Light, whatever. Time to swim with the fish. No, they won't be in the water. They'll be fine. Jeff, we were just talking about that a little while ago. I opened my phone and I saw a notification that he was live. And there was a lot of fire, yes. What tractor was it, do you know? I was thinking 7410. But I'm not sure. Yes, they have, Mrs. Professor. All right, we're going to fast time till that other field's ready. A little bit. We'll get our fields all synced up after this too, which will be good. It'll be good. Pretty awesome. That capsule looks so tiny, but like it's not at all. Not at all. Farmer Nick, what's wrong? Farmer Nick's stuck somewhere, I think. He's stuck in the hole, it looks like. We'll get you in a second, Farmer Nick.
He's stuck? I didn't know Trent was here today.
I think Trent's driving grain cart today.
Probably stuck.
Probably. Pulling a duggo. Oh, he got it. Never mind. Pulling a duggo. See, they were cutting beans, Leonard? Larson's?
I did not see that.
They started yesterday. It was go time. They were leaving ruts with a grain cart too. Holy cow.
Were they?
Oh my God. Well, they had those giant grain carts. It was, I mean, mounded. And then they're like, yeah, imagine like cutting ruts in a drought. It's like a lot of weight there, guys. I don't think he said. Yeah. You're good, right? You got out. Okay. Splashdown to Miss Professor 200. That was an awesome view of Splashdown. They got it real good on camera there. That was great. Then they send the little boats out to put buoys on the parachutes. So they don't sink. Let's go. Okay, Jeff, gotcha. It did look hard, but it's not that bad. And the way they're sitting in there, the forces are spread out like across their back and stuff, so they're not compressing their spine. Because they're like rolled back in their seats, if that makes sense. Habit. And now they're just bobbing out in the ocean. Just chilling. Pretty awesome. That's much better than a nighttime one. The nighttime ones are kind of, yeah. Like a full daylight one would be great. Be way cool. Mrs. Professor, yes, you have. I'm saying splashdown. She's saying 200. Have I mentioned my internet's slow? Not at all, Mrs. Professor, no. Never. Never, never. That's funny. All right. My dad will be upset to hear Wes lost the tractor. My dad really likes Wes. By the way, we do get straw from soybeans. That's good. Stop time. All right. On to the next field. A very slow harvest. That's okay. I'll have to watch this back later. I'll turn it off. Focus on my slow motion harvest. 'Cause that's what it is. That's all right. But we'll have tons of straw. Start getting into animals. We'll have, I think there was already straw in storage when we started too. Stevie pretty much gave us like a little sampling of pretty much everything, or a lot. There's even milk in storage, wood chips. Should have sold those. Some silage. Or wait, this is wood chips. What is that? I don't know what that is. Not sure what that is. But yeah, we have lots of straw now, so that's good. Got some pig food in storage, some compost. Sorghum, we harvested that. That was planted in this field when we started. All right, Matt's getting the fields all plowed together for us. That's good. Good. Just keep pitter-pattering. And definitely you can tell our progression is just a little bit slower than, say, over on the Michigan map. Just a little. Of course, we leased all of our equipment there, too, so that really, really got us cooking as far as progressing that map. Oh, yeah. Sarge, you need a job, don't you? Have anything Sarge can do right now? Fertilize, maybe? And you'll catch me pretty fast, but... that or fertilize contracts, maybe? Few of them out there. I'll harvest contracts, too. Oh, yeah. This will be good. We'll have one. That's going to be a good sized field. We'll probably harvest that east-west. Eventually, we'll probably put 4 in it, too. But we'll see about that. Hey, we'll see about that. Okay. Farmer Nick, thanks for your help, buddy. We'll catch you later. Farmer Nick's tractor will be free.
Okay, well, I'll jump in that and collect straw for you then.
Okay. Did you see the TikTok you tagged me in? When did you tag me? When did you tag me in a TikTok? That is the question. When did you tag me? Oh, just now. An hour ago. What is that? Now I have to watch that later with audio. I will watch it later with audio, but for some reason the phone's not synced up to my headphones today. I'm not sure why. So I can't hear my phone right now. Not sure what he was taking off the wall, but yeah. Bill?
Hello.
What's up? How's it going?
Not much.
We're doing it. We're really doing it, Phil.
I see it. It's amazing.
It's so slow.
Realisticness.
Yeah, my double tracks really scream realism is key.
It does.
Dude, you missed it, Phil.
What did I miss?
You missed in-game wood chippers being used earlier.
Ooh.
Both of them. We tried both. The one's really bad and the other one's bad. So.
I wish I would have been here to be able to see it.
No Brooks chipper. Believe that?
I think it's great. You can control Matt more now.
It's not about controlling Matt.
I think
It's about
everything
like.
would be gone by now.
Well, we talked about that earlier. It's like, dude, with all these trees, we'd have like 3 Brooks running. Let's go.
True.
Get her done.
Well, it'll definitely last.
Yeah. It took us a better part of an hour to cut down like 3 trees, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Was that? Yeah, I think I might have seen that.
Did you? Were you here for that?
I was at work still, but I saw it.
Okay. You be driving forklift and watch the stream at the same time?
No, I was sitting in the lunchroom waiting for trucks to show up.
Oh,
so.
I got you. Like, that sounds like you guys have like OSHA, right?
Yeah, we have an equivalent to OSHA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like an OSHA violation.
It's only if you get caught, okay?
You just like duct tape your phone to like the rack in front of you on the forklift, you know, or like the roll bar,
Sure.
magnet
You
mount.
just hold it with one hand as you drive, you know? It works.
That seems even
Okay,
better.
and we are storing this truck.
Yeah, let's just store it for now. We may end up selling some later, but might as well store it up for now. Well, I guess if we wanted to sell it, we could bail it, right? I just feel like bales are worth more, but I don't know that they actually are. Probably not. Hey, Trent's here. Let's see if he got stuck. Trent. Hello?
John,
Did you get stuck?
did I get stuck? No.
Did you see the capsule just splashed down a few minutes ago?
I'm seeing the ships are there.
Okay. I turned it off. I wanted to focus on my slow motion harvest. Do I have a cart driver or no?
I missed Splashdown because somebody was here talking about farm.
Gotcha. How's the farming today?
It's slow progress.
Yeah. All right.
Move metal one place and set it down in another.
Oh, you weren't actually farming today.
Uh-uh.
Oh, I thought you were farming. You got
No, not yet.
no more beans ready?
You're in that yellow stage.
Oh. Okay.
I think in Leonard.
Yeah, he's AFK right now.
What is it the same?
Same password for the game, yeah.
Ask him to leave. Come.
It's good. I'll just drive the truck out here and dump it to the truck. It's good.
All right. Well, I'm in down.
Eastbound and down, Canadians coming in.
He
Doesn't
got
rhyme at all.
maple syrup and
His
he's
beard.
fun.
I wish I had a beard. I can't grow a beard.
Really?
Really?
No.
Watson Boy just
That's
resubscribed
sad.
for 29 months.
Watson, welcome back for 29 months. How's it going? Hey, did you guys ever get power back? Watson got hit by that hurricane.
Yep.
They lost power for a while. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. Phil, I don't know what there is to do. I'm gonna be honest.
I'll find something.
It's day one of
Okay.
the map, you know. And this thing
Load in.
is at a stupid rate.
Rubicon.
We do have contracts. We don't have multiple mission though. Somehow we missed that one.
Really?
We were gonna put that one on. I think Carson just missed it. So, and in doubt, blame it on Carson.
We didn't even have GPS earlier.
Yeah, Carson, like from his phone, he added, which I could have added too, but I wasn't gonna worry about it. And then he just goes, "Oh, the website's broken. You guys are gonna get kicked out." I was like, "Great, thanks." Oh shit. 7410 and hay wrapped around his drive shaft. Oh no. That sucks. You got power back last Saturday afternoon, Watson. Well, that's good. I'm sure you guys enjoy having air conditioning again, right? That's crazy. 7410. That tractor needed to go. Let's be honest. That tractor had like 1 billion hours on it anyway. 13 days. Wow. Longest I've ever been is 10 days. So, no, thank you. Biscuit. What's up? I had some biscuits last night. Made breakfast food, and then I went to the house after stream to eat because I didn't eat before stream last night because it was still all baking. And yeah, they pretty much ate it all. So, yep. Very happy about it. Troy for what? You want mod link? Is that what you're asking for?
Yep.
Still some people without firewall. I can find it for you, sure.
I can't go that long without air conditioning.
What did I just hit? What did I just hit? Uh-oh, what did I do? I just restarted my Discord. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what button I just... Yeah, I don't want to go that long without my air conditioning either, Matt. I'm gonna be honest with you. 10 days was awful. That is something I've never heard on the scanner before. Here you go, Troy.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Yep. Apparently Discord had a little update and I hit the wrong button and it sent the update, so kind of weird. Kind of strange. Alright. Matt be plowing. You mean to go along this edge, Matt?
Yeah, if you want to.
Turn up that way real quick. Lay the straw out here for Sarge so I don't make a huge mess, you know? Not trying to make more work for anybody. Alright, I'll run down this edge and I'll come back and keep working where I've been working. Probably need another combine if we're... Well, seeder... We need another seeder before this seeding, probably. Because it's kind of small, so... Although it does go fast, doesn't it? It's a small seeder, but it goes fast. It goes 12...
It does move at a good clip.
13 miles an hour. It's only 12 meters. So. Should probably look at either... Probably in the second one, to be honest. Yeah, probably should get a second one. Well, I don't know if we have tractors to run that necessarily. We'll see. Still without power though, that's rough. That is rough. I went like 26 hours without power and that was too much for me.
Yep.
I'd melt.
Yeah, I did actually a lot. A lot. It was really bad. The best of the best part of that whole thing was when Dad came home from work and he didn't turn off his truck after driving like 15-20 minutes. And he just said, "Hey, go get in the truck." I was like, "Yes."
Yep.
That was the best part. I was like, "Okay." And then we literally drove around town for like 2 hours that night. We kept checking on the app or the website for our power company. And finally when it said like we had power, then we came home. Is it quitting time yet, Fire? Maybe not for you. Or maybe for us. I don't know. No. Getting dark quick. Wherever they landed it out in the ocean off the coast of Florida. Is where they were targeting a landing. It was either that or the Gulf, but I think they we're hoping for the ocean side. West Coast. Or that'd be East Coast of Florida. Geography.
Hello. Sorry, I'm back.
Hey, how's it going, Leonard?
Good. Had a phone call.
You're good. I brought a semi out here and only had to empty once, so you didn't miss much.
Okay, good.
Hit a little fast time break in between. Oh, you are good. Trent's here and he did not get stuck, by the way.
I don't believe it.
He didn't farm.
How would
today.
I would get stuck?
Maybe
You're always stuck.
do you get the
Trent.
lawnmower stuck again?
It hasn't rained in like 3 weeks.
Oh. Surely you got like a natural spring somewhere, right?
No, there's none around here.
Sewage
There's
outflow
a-
pipe?
there's got to be a ditch you've tried to ramp or something.
What about the spot in your driveway that's washed out like 20 feet deep, huh? What about that one?
Oh, gravel.
Just played. Matt, you plowing on the north edge of this field too?
Which way's north?
By the homestead?
That away, yes.
Okay, I'll run a pass down here too then. Fire real fast so you can do the plowing. I should be able to make it up there, maybe. Probably not. But try though. Oh. Alright, we'll be back to that. That pass in a minute. It'll buff out. Yeah, you can take those log forks or the whole arms off if you wanted, Leonard.
I know. I had to take them off to put the duals on, but I thought it was funny.
Fair play. And that tractor takes duals all the way around.
It does.
Looks mean too. Like you could float probably.
You can't have front duals on anything that's not at least an 8R.
Oh. A
Weird.
certain person at a wedding today. Who's at a wedding, Troy?
Frank.
Oh. Nope. Not at all.
Oh. I haven't opened it yet, Rory, so no.
I
He
don't
has
have.
sent in the last 3 minutes. He has sent me. They're going to
I just heard it.
12.
I just heard it.
You say that makes 12?
That's 12.
That's too many.
Yeah, he's about to get blocked.
That's 11 too many.
He's probably already at the open bar at the reception.
Probably.
I got 16.
That's.
Right.
It's still not as bad as that time that Zach sent us the whole Luke Bryan concert.
You know how many of that? How
We
many
got
of those
like
I
a
watched?
Backstage pass.
Oh, exactly as many as I did.
Not a single freaking one. Not a one. That's how many I watched. So
I just got
four
another
more.
one.
He just got 5 more. 6.
Any more?
Oh man. No, I don't get those. Just block him. Excessive
another one.
Snapchatting, reason for block.
Excessive Snapchatting.
He's just trying to get his snap score up today, that's all. Oh man.
There's 9.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wait, Trent, you're getting them too?
Both get them.
10.
Dude, I would have blocked him by now.
Hey, Troy, I have another way of doing it.
I literally blocked somebody for sending me the Declaration of Independence one time. They literally typed it all into Snapchat and hit send. And I opened it and I was like, I don't want somebody to send me this. I mean, it's a Declaration of Independence. It's not crap or anything. Just, it annoyed me and I was like, block. And it's somebody that used to be in here all the time. I was just like, I'm not doing it. Blocked them. The first and only person I've ever blocked on Snapchat. And yes, they're still blocked, and no, they don't hang out here anymore. So yeah. I was just like, no, man, I'm good. I'm not doing this. Not doing it.
They got rigging complete.
Nice. So yeah, it's like I'm not doing it, chat. All right, guys, get to the other field here. My dinner has arrived. My dinner is upon us. Just in time too. I'm kind of hungry. Not as hungry as when everybody was talking about Taco Bell earlier, but you know. Pepper, you like the new emotes? This is the best of the new ones, though. Right there. That's it. All right, somebody want to grab this card mine?
I will.
Okay, I'll go stand in the homestead somewhere away from y'all. Not that it matters, but I'll stand here and look over the grain bins. I will be back. Team Sweet.
Alrighty.
Not pizza tonight for dinner. No, usually it's Raising Cane's on Saturdays. Fire Shadow, I'm sorry you don't get dinner until you get home. Dad grabs Raising Cane's on the way home from the farm. It's something fast and easy he can grab, just like on the way home from the farm. And so that's usually what we tend to get on Saturdays. So I'm assuming that's what's in my house waiting for me. I don't actually know. But what I do know, guys, is I will be back in about 15 to 20-ish minutes. Y'all take care. Y'all get up, get yourself some dinner. Go for a stretch break. You know, get some water. I know water sucks. Gatorade's better. I understand. You guys know what I mean. I'll be back. Enjoy some clips, and we'll reconvene in about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, bye. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you guys got up and got a little stretch break in. Maybe got something to drink. Any of that good stuff. Thanks for sticking around, though. I do appreciate it. Back from dinner break. Y'all ready to get back to the farming? I'm ready. Let's get to it. Hello?
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Bye-bye. We need multiple missions, huh?
Yep.
We do.
What would that do? That wouldn't do anything.
What is there to... You guys have a job for me or not?
You can have your combine back.
Where's it at? Wait, where's it at?
Leonard.
In 2.
Oh. My bad. I couldn't see that you were harvesting nothing. Okay. Oh, hello. All right. Let's go. Let's go. We all know the toast is about, I mean... Fair play. The toast.
Toast.
The toast might be the best part of Raising Cane's, yeah. Like, actually might be, yeah. We'll go with it. Just for habit, okay? We'll go with it, habit. Toast dipped in a little cane sauce. How about that? Because now you're cooking with gas, you know? Toast and cane sauce. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right. Just about done harvesting, huh? Too much long.
We ready to start planting?
Don't know. Has it been worked yet?
Fertilizer.
I'll be there in 2 seconds.
Toast.
More fertilizer. I got a place to pick it up.
We will need you to fertilize this field, Phil, if you get a chance.
No, I know, but I need more fertilizer.
Oh. Well, homestead and buy it.
Buy it where?
Right in the homestead. I think there's a buy point there.
I went and looked for it.
Isn't it right by the big sheds?
Could be right by the vehicle.
Yeah, like
Icon thing.
just north of the where you like repair vehicles and stuff.
I'll try it again. I didn't. Oh, maybe because I'll try it again.
Toast, as in like bread that has been heated up on one side a little bit with some like fake butter on it. Toast. There, Pepper, not toes. Yeah, I'm not eating toes for dinner. I'm not really into that, you know. But hey, to each their own, right? No. Toast. As in like the bread kind. You know? Like from Raising Cane's, if you've ever had it. It's good. Good stuff. Yeah. It was pretty fire tonight too. Pretty darn good. First crew member is standing. Nice. Definitely have to go back and watch all that later. Probably won't watch it till like Monday, but try to go back and watch it. I never did go back and watch the Jeffrey Bezos like launch and landing and stuff. Never did go back. Yeah, I know. Never did go back and watch that one though. You're not okay, Pepper. Pepper, just the way you said that. No, just let it go, John. Let it go, John. Just let it go. Let it go. Pepper. Sometimes you just gotta let stuff go, you know. Yep. Smile and nod. Smile and nod. All right, so after Phil gets it fertilized, we'll need to work it. Then we can play it. Right?
That is correct.
Yeah. So we might have to, what, get another... I don't know, how many tractors do we have? 3?
Yeah.
So we could probably swing another planter.
Sorry, Leonard.
That would be
Very good.
3 tractors, right? Yeah. Probably want to swing another tractor. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. Sure thing, Pepper. Yeah, why not?
Well, Jared's egressing.
Nice.
You mean he's getting out?
That's like English. Yes, he is getting out of the capsule. Also known as egressing.
Do we want to go ahead and lime or wait till the whole thing needs lime?
Let's wait at this point. We just limed most of the field or we limed the whole field before we plowed, so we can just wait.
Bill, which side are you starting on?
I started on the other side.
East side.
All right, I'm gonna go to the
West?
Yes.
No, east. No, north.
Yeah, east.
Come from that way? Oh yeah, you did.
East side, guys. That's where he started.
All right, I'm gonna go east and west over here.
I'm
North.
just playing.
Oh wait, hang on. You're gonna go. What are
Just
you
doing
doing?
an end so they can go and.
No, what are you doing, Matt?
I want to go east and west on this side.
What do you got?
Got a fertilizing rig.
Ah, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, there's 2.
All right, pitter patter. My bad.
Who's better than one?
Yep. In pretty much every case, yeah.
I'm just doing end rows.
Need to go faster than 6. I can tell you that though.
Which way are you gonna work the field though? East west?
East west.
I'm thinking. And
Alright,
it's really like almost square, isn't it? Maybe a little bigger east west, but it's pretty close both ways. It's kind of one of those awkward, like almost a square field.
Mm-hmm.
Very close. That's okay. It's all good. So we've purchased 1 field in 7 hours now. Pretty good. Pretty good, right? But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing cotton in the future, pepper. I do want to have all the animals on this map eventually. Matt, there you go. We'll ride horses around the racetrack. For
There
the
you
trail.
go. That'd be fun.
Yeah. You never got why the announcers use Dollar Tree headsets. I don't know. And it's not even a NASA thing. That's a SpaceX thing, right? Because the NASA ones, yeah, definitely.
SpaceX, I thought they just used those earpiece thing.
Sugar cane, Troy? Do we want to eat up a whole stream to sugar cane?
I heard Troy's gonna be sitting in the tractor seat with a one row picker.
Yeah, I heard Troy was coming in that day, so maybe.
Yeah, with the dump wagon.
Dump wagon, yeah.
Have no problems. All you gotta do is let me know when it's planned and when it's ready.
All right, you guys can go all the way to this end now over here. When you're fertilizing. Well, Matt can anyway. Phil can't yet, but Matt
Uh-huh.
can.
And see what?
You go all the way to the end here. You're fertilizing.
Oh, yeah. Probably just have to do like an in-row there because Phil already turned right here.
Are we gonna do potatoes so we can use the steamer? Is there a steamer? Where's that? Where is it? I don't know.
I don't know either, even though he has it in there.
I feel like that might be up north somewhere. Go look real fast while we're coming in. We'll run into trees. It'll be fine. What do you do? Get this. This is a sell point. Here.
Yeah, you got another farm up there too.
Oh, dang, Trent, you're not kidding. Holy cow. That's a whole nother farm.
Yeah, and you got crop there too.
We don't have any crop up here. We don't own anything.
Yeah, but you have
Oh,
crop
in
the silo there.
storage.
Yeah.
Really?
I got you.
Oh yeah, you got everything up there.
There's
you
the
got
baseball
compost,
stadium.
seed, our
Okay.
chaff.
This up here, another sell point.
What was it? Field 20. There.
There's the little trail Matt was talking about out in the woods there. I don't know where it would be. There's a waterfall over here now. What? Those of you that didn't see the drive-in earlier. How cool is that? I like it. Good on you, Stevie. I like it. I like it. On one of the farms there's two. I didn't see it up there. I don't know. There's definitely some like slots to put stuff on too, you know? There's a pond down here now. There's the BGA. There's me driving into a field, a tree. I'll buff out, don't worry. All these trees that can get cut down, you know? Holy cow. I don't know where it's at. Really, I would have seen it by now. Basically gone around the entire map, so. Oh. All good. Okay. That was fun driving into it. I think I need a new cutter bar and a new reel. I had just a whole header. Oh, I got you. Okay. He may have taken it off. I don't know. Not sure. Either way, it's all good. We have it in placeables. I don't know where that would be under. He gives you tons of stuff though, man. We can put more greenhouses down if we want. Beds. All the different lighting, fences. Holy cow. Interesting. We have a diesel plant. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. Have to mess with that.
That's what?
Like a diesel plant.
Oh.
Good thing. Kind of interesting. Love how fast this coming empties. Not OP at all, chat. Not at all. Okay, so you guys are all busy right now, right? Nope, Sarge. Huh? What are you gonna be doing, Sarge? Probably cedar, right? Cedar? Let's see. Phil's got it. Phil and Matt got it fertilized. Okay, so we have Leonard's working dirt. And we can run probably 2 cedars behind that, right?
Probably.
If we can swing it. We don't have a ton of money.
You have a loan?
We have some loan. It's only 85 grand. If we go with the same seater, which, you know, for reasons we might as well just to kind of run them together, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's not what I want. Little American cedar. American cedar. All right, we can swing that. Still Sargent's tractor. Look at me, Grand Theft tractor. Little Grand Theft tractor, nothing like it. He tabbed out of it for 2 seconds. Mine now. It's mine now. We can probably sell soybeans this go around because that should have been 2 harvests worth, or kind of.
Basically.
Sell the soybeans and sell the. What do we have else? Barley, wheat. I think we harvested wheat earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sell that off too, if you want.
Okay. Well, there's that big wheat harvest for 31.
Is there
13?
31 or 13?
It's field 13, but it's for $30,000.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a
31.
contract. Yeah.
The contract. Sorry.
You
My
get free
bad.
people to go do it. Sure,
Once I get this field fertilized, I'll do it.
that's fine.
What are y'all doing?
Little harvest contract.
Oh.
Sounds like. The cedar's just kind of a pain to fill up.
So did you want me to run beans or not?
What are you gonna be harvesting, Phil?
Wheat.
And yeah, you might as well run the beans. Yeah,
Wheat.
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 Chat, I swear I know what I'm doing. Okay, just you can really tell, right? Hey, look, it worked. Imagine that. Really is the first time for everything. How to get fertilizer in here? How do you get fertilizer in this bad boy? Here we go. Okay, then we gotta unfold it to close the cover. Okay. I don't think this theater's actually supposed to hold fertilizer, as you can tell by the textures freaking
Oh.
out.
Oh,
That is.
Yeah, we'll just close that cover. We're fine.
That's like a portal to another dimension right there.
That's things nightmares are made out of right there. What do we want to plant this time?
Soybeans.
We're gonna sell our beans. Do you guys want to plant corn?
You have to get another header for it.
We have a
Not that
header for it.
expensive.
We got a header for it.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yep.
go for it.
Oh, I missed it again. Dang it. We could plant sorghum. Sorghum?
And I'm going to start this pass and slow it down. I got to go real quick.
Okay.
For
Okay.
a minute.
I'm
You
counting.
have to say it like you're asking a question.
So hold your breath.
It's not sorghum. It's sorghum.
You gotta have a question mark in there or a
Yeah.
couple.
Sorghum.
Yeah. All good. That is very true, actually, Matt. Yeah. Look at me. I'm not using GPS. Well, in a minute, though. Don't worry. I'll get turned going the other way here soon. Get a little N row up here. Maybe a little N row on the other end. Yeah, probably.
Think we could sell that tipper and get an auger wagon, maybe?
Sell that tipper and get an auger wagon.
Yeah.
You know I do like auger wagons, Matt, right?
Yep. The way
Which
you don't have to
one?
put the truck in the field, and then you could
Yeah. Which
run
one
it,
would
fill
we
it up.
go with?
Oh,
Well,
Everyone
will
we
be
can
about-
afford.
This contract's about 20 grand.
I don't know what
when you
that
sell the
tipper's worth.
tipper. I'll take the tipper back and
Okay,
sell it real quick.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm down. I do like auger wagons, so. Yo, Logan, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to Ringwood by Stevie. Been fun playing it today. Good time. Yep, Ringwood by Stevie. What map? They're very different looking VGA like things too. The domes or whatever you want to call them. Very different looking. Apparently I'm just going to carry a stop sign with me for a little while too. It happens. Won't cause any issues. Nah. Be okay. So ideally, chat, those of you who don't know this that are just coming in, this will be our last, should be our last map of 19. Hopefully we will be playing this until 22 comes out.
Oh, if we keep logging the way we did today, it will be.
I mean, if we want to make fields bigger, that's how we're going to have to do it. So, going to be real. Definitely going to be real. Actually, only having, or not having multi-contracts is slowing us down too. Think about it.
Oh,
Hey,
we
yeah,
can
it
get
is.
any auger wagon we want.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sarge
there we
made some
go.
money for you.
Heck yeah, Sarge. Look at you go. Well, I don't know if we want to. Well, we do have this. This is a big tractor here I'm using. This is the 1050. So it'll pull the big one. If we want to go with that. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? Because you guys are contract harvesting right now, right? Yeah.
We're gonna start in
We can
a
be.
minute. Remember, single, can't do multiple.
Well, that's right.
Yep.
Ready for it to start?
My bad.
Good.
You guys want to go with the big one or what?
Sounds good to me.
Hot pink?
I mean, I've been thinking about putting my computer into hot pink.
Have you?
Yeah, just for the month of October.
Ah. Okay. I bought a black cart because I don't know. It tickled my fancy. So black cart it is. Oh, there's a tree here. It's not a bad idea there, Phil.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Start down at the other end. Ah,
Old equipment?
If we can
Oh
make it.
boy. Trent. Nobody ever looks at titles.
But, well, I mean, asking what map, exclamation point map.
I don't mind answering what map we're playing on, you know? I really don't. If nothing else, if somebody comes in and says what map, and I answer, that makes them know that, like, I'm looking at chat. I see them, you know? It's conversation starters. I don't mind it. Yes, it's in the title, but nobody looks at titles on Twitch.
we're not
I
like
actually look at every title of every stream I've ever watched.
Really?
Really.
Can we pick up the straw? I
No.
don't think so, right?
Not on a contract, no. You guys might as well just chop
turn
it.
off.
Sorry, everybody but Leonard.
Thank you.
Everybody but Leonard what?
Doesn't look at titles on Twitch.
Oh.
Okay.
Our Phil, apparently.
I just know you're streaming, and I just watch.
Exactly. Appreciate it. This is a beefy looking tractor. This is one that Mr. Stevie gave us. Little 1050 with duals all around, yeah. I'm not sure if it's upgraded though. That I don't know.
I'm running low on Halloween candy.
Matt, it's not even October yet.
Oh. Get some more.
You already got your Christmas presents too then, since you're doing stuff early?
No, I probably should.
Hey, 99 days.
Matt's on Halloween candy from 2022. He's on X Games mode.
Mm.
Did you go to Sam's Club and get the
No,
The
I
bucket?
haven't been able to get to the big city yet. I gotta. Probably already gone.
probably. Taylor McMuffin, you look at titles all the time? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, everybody on Twitch reads titles. Is that better, chat? God, backpedaling streamer, that's me. How's it going, chat? Don't cancel me, please. Just playing. Oh, goodness. Every stream you've watched, you've looked at the title. Well, maybe we just have really smart Twitch viewers in this stream. How about that, chat, huh? Huh? How about that?
Definitely got to be
You
it.
guys are definitely all 5 heads,
Yeah.
okay? It's a compliment, chat. 5 heads. All of you. You guys are the smart ones here. Not me, you guys are, you know? No, I'm the dumb one here. I'm just the guy in front of the camera, you know? Yep. That works. You guys are all like 1,000 IQ. Okay? Y'all are Nobel Peace Prize winning people, okay? All right,
I'm glad
Pepper's
you
a 6
finally
head.
realized that.
What?
Huh?
What?
Who?
Huh?
Waiting on me to realize that, he says. Oh, goodness. So, Leonard, why doesn't my computer get the speed that my phone does? Huh? They said follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? 7 head. Well, if I take my hat off, I look like a 10 head, but you know, you guys don't need to see that. Huh? Same.
Your computer doesn't get your phone speed?
Not at all. My router's junk. I keep saying this, but like, I don't know how to
Just buy
set
a
up
new
a new one. So, I just deal with it, you know? I actually had somebody offer to send me one. Like a brand new router. They're not using anymore because they got different. So, yeah.
How do you like that realistic offload speed, Phil?
Oh, it's amazing.
That's the only thing OP about that gun line and the dual tracks. But anyway, they said
Alright.
follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Yes, you
Oh,
guys
that's
are
right.
all 7 heads. Up, Sarge. Hello?
What?
Hello?
I don't know.
Yes?
7 heads. I'm telling you, chat. Okay. Not 5 head.
Huh.
7 heads. All of you.
Do you have one of those electric rackets?
Do we what? Matt?
What Lord James asked you.
Not yet. I keep telling Dad to grab them when we go to the farm, and then
A what?
he sent us this mosquito like repellent that's apparently really big. Now that he lives where he lives, where he lives at, it's like the biggest thing, right? And it's literally like these tubes, and you fill them with like hot water, and you hang them outside, and they repel mosquitoes. And apparently they are fantastic.
What's in them?
Magic,
No.
I think. I'm not sure. Tomorrow we'll take them to the farm because we're never outside at the house, so like there would be no reason to put them outside here, you know. Like literally, we just, yeah, don't go outside here. But the farm, we will take them tomorrow. I'll send you a pic, okay? I'll send you a picture to your phone tomorrow. I'll let you know that tequila, is that what's in them?
Don't say that word.
Uh-oh, Phil. Have we triggered something inside of you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're already like drinking, huh?
No, not yet.
I need to watch that movie again.
Pee Wee Herman or Sandlot?
Yes. Both of them. Sandlot is what I was going for.
'Cause that's Pee Wee's dance too.
Isn't it? Don't they play that when they're like at the theme park and they're at the carnival and they're puking?
Yeah, when they all
Yep.
throw up.
Yes. Forever. Uh-huh. There's a lot of movies I kind of like want to watch again. Is that a stump out in the middle of the field?
Couldn't be.
Did Matt leave another stump around?
It may be a piece.
Looks like something. Da-na-na-na.
Hard to find those pieces sometimes.
Sorry, Troy.
Here and tell them Large Marge sent you.
What did I come into?
Uh,
Oh, Twitchy knows.
Are they actually going to make the playoffs, Lord? I haven't heard today. I know it was looking really close. How about the Cardinals the other day where they like beamed the umpire in the side of the face? Have you seen that clip yet, Lord?
Oh, that was a bad one.
Dude, Buddy went down in blood instantly.
He went, yep, I'm out.
I finished the rest of the game.
Yeah, but if it had been an inch lower and an inch towards his face, it'd have been bad.
I would have asked to go to third base because there's not much to do over there. You know, usually. Like, just put me at third, coach. Or,
I don't know.
your chief. It was pretty funny, though.
I know you've been streaming all day. Did you hear what One Lonely Farmer had happened today?
I heard he lost to 74-10. I watched like 2 seconds of that video while I was streaming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Hey,
big fire. Up
Hey.
later.
Do you know that One Lonely Farmer had a tractor burn down today?
No, I didn't know that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, John.
Hey, Matt.
Did you know that one lonely farmer lost a tractor today?
Who's One Lonely
guys.
Farmer? Never heard of
Thanks
him.
a lot. Thanks a lot.
Never met him. Who's that? Oh, there's a picture on Instagram. Oh my God. Y'all see that? That's
I haven't seen
roasty.
Insta-
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't seen
baby.
Instagram. Is it before or after the flames went down?
I mean, there's some
That's
pretty good fire there. There's some pretty darn good fire coming out from underneath that cab.
Yeah, it's a 4960 all over again.
Almost. That one was more up in the engine, wasn't it? At least a little
No,
bit
that
farther
was
forward.
right there in the dash.
Yeah, this one's under the cab though.
Oh.
It was, apparently there's hay wrapped around his drive shaft. And away you go. Off to the races.
At least he got the hay rake away.
Lord James, you heard something about a tractor fire today. Really? Thank you, Troy. No, I was unaware. You guys are all trolls. But I love it. Hey, there was hot air balloons today. I wonder if my dad saw any of those.
There was also a tractor fire today.
You know, you know where else there's fire? In the hot air balloons. Yeah. Didn't know that, did you?
I wonder if hot air balloons sent bad juju to the tractor.
I'm sure they did. Oh, dude, that's so cool looking. So last night they have an event here. It's called the Balloon Glow, and it was last night. So literally, this is Instagram with John's segment. Look at that. It's just a whole bunch of hot air balloons, and they light them up in a park, and they don't take off, right? It's like way cool. And then today they had like their race. Pepper, I swear, you just whispered me about the tractor fire. Pepper, you're fired. Get out of here. Yeah, Balloon Fest. Yep. They had the race today, Lord.
Capacity on that truck or trailer.
Little extra.
Hmm.
Nice, Troy. How's it going? Okay, bye, Pepper. Oh, man. Dude, that was, we went to the Blue Glow one time. I went with Lord, actually. That was way cool. It was way cool. Pepper whispered me and said, "Did you hear about the tractor fire?" No, Pepper, who had a tractor fire? Oh, man. Actually, it was this right here, wasn't it? Wait, hang on. We got to do that right. Hang on. Wait for it, chat. Wait for it. Wait for it. We do this. And then this. And then that. And then that. Boom. There you go, chat. I'm amused by my own emotes, okay? Leave me alone. Nobody? Alright, cool.
Might work.
I think we're good.
Oh, goodness. Sergeant, what are you doing? You off running them? Okay.
I'm just sitting in the truck waiting for it to get filled up.
Okay. Well, we got that other seater if you want to grab that. I don't know if we have a tractor, but
Don't have a tractor.
we got 3
How much
tractors.
horsepower? Maybe get another one.
Oh, you're right. We're out of tractors. Dang it. I bought a seater and we're out of tractors.
You got money for a tractor?
I forgot about
about
the
that?
grain cart. All good.
No worries.
The wheels on the tractor don't go round and round anymore.
Wow.
But they're only flat on the bottom. Remember that, okay? Only flat on the bottom, so they're
Yeah,
good.
where the puddle is.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, because I don't know like how long it took fire department to get there to like put it out. Of course, there's no point at that. That tractor needs to go away anyway.
I wonder if the tubes are still good.
If the what?
I wonder if the tubes are still good.
I don't know. Wow.
Maybe on the one side.
Because that tractor, I think he'll say it had like 14 or 15,000 hours on it, so might as well just
Didn't
get
you
rid
just
of it.
replace the brakes in it too?
He just did
And
brakes
tires.
and tires and an interior kit and like all kinds of stuff.
And then, oof.
Yeah. I mean, that tractor can't be worth anything as many hours are on that thing, Like, I'm sure insurance would look at that and just go, yeah, good luck, buddy. Have fun. But who knows? Not. So, Sweden, am I right, chat?
Mhm. What map is this?
Do what?
What map is this?
This is Fenton Forest 4X by Stevie.
What are you giggling at now?
Nothing.
Oh my Jesus.
Thank you, Troy.
Sorry.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Wow.
Oh, man.
What do you think the song is? This girl is on fire?
We just had a big discussion about this. It's all good. That's the second time today I heard from laughing.
You're gonna have to put like all caps in the title next time, or
No.
Hey, didn't like one lonely farmer somebody have a tractor burn down today?
Who's that?
Gucci Gucci.
It's the hottest thing smoking.
Yo, y'all gotta do me a favor tonight, okay? Ghost isn't gonna have a clue who One Lonely Farmer is, probably. Everybody needs to tell her in her
I
chat
bet.
that
I bet.
One Lonely Farmer had a tractor fire.
Say less, my guy.
Chat,
Say
you didn't
less.
hear this from me, okay? Plugger, don't out me. Anybody else from Ghost Stream, don't out me. It'll be hilarious.
No,
Nobody-
well, but even funnier is if she knows who that is.
I don't think she will. She might. I don't know. He's not watching right now, so we're safe. So nobody out me though. It'll be hilarious. We'll get Carson on it. It'll be great. Oh man. Won't understand it at all. Oh man. Did you know tomorrow's her birthday?
No, I did not.
Today's Doug's birthday.
Today's my father's birthday.
Is it really?
Really is.
Happy birthday to your dad. That's cool. 45? No, 50? How old is he?
54.
What a youngin'.
He's just as old as Ghost.
Actually, yeah.
I was supposed to go to where my parents live tomorrow for a birthday party for him, but my sister has COVID, so that's not happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Rip to that. She doing okay?
I think so. They gave her an IV yesterday, like that infusion IV, whatever.
Okay. She's not like currently in a hospital, is she?
No, she's home.
Okay.
What they did, give her that mononuclear thing?
Something. I don't know.
No, it's the antibody infusion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what that. I think that's what the technical
Same
term
thing.
is. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that's
I
kind of
probably
cool.
butchered the word.
Hopefully it works for her. It's better soon.
They say that the doctors told her that like it wouldn't help much today, but tomorrow it should help a lot. So we'll see.
Gotcha. Huh. Crazy. Three months, 2 weeks till 4 years. Fire show. That's crazy, man. Crazy. It seems like yesterday, right? Or something.
Feels like 45 years ago.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember when you followed because, like, you know, there's too many follows over the years. Not too many, but you know what I mean. It's hard to remember when people followed.
Wow.
What? I'm being honest.
I see how you are.
I always have to type my other one in.
All right, Leonard.
I'm just kidding. I don't remember when I followed.
Yeah, see? You type in chat, I can tell you when you followed, though.
I mean, like, I know how long ago it was. I just don't remember. I don't remember the day.
You don't remember being like, hey, this John guy, I feel bad for him. I'll hit the follow button. He's kind of a loser.
Now that you speak of it, yeah, I do remember that.
Matt's over 6 years now. Look at that. Crazy.
You can just click on my name and see how long I've been following.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Leonard, I needed your help so bad the other night.
Why?
And I still haven't banned you, Fire. Why would I ban you? I was trying to pull the chat log of somebody.
Don't worry.
I was trying to pull the chat log of somebody, and I could not, for the life of me, remember how to do that.
Flash user.
Yeah, I know. I figured it out eventually, you know? I'm not an influencer, Lord. Hey, you guys want to... You guys want to buy some drink mix? That's what everybody on the internet sells. So, like, hey, you know, I don't have any to sell. Don't worry.
Drink mix.
Drink mix, like G Fuel. You followed me longer than anyone? That sounds creepy, Lord. If you weren't my brother, I would say that was creepy, but, you know. Yeah. Gamers Ups, G Fuel.
The whole reason I created a Twitch account was to follow Puma Plow.
Look at that. Chat. You hear this guy? What a guy. What a guy, chat. Yeah.
The reason I created a YouTube account, too.
Oh, well. All right. I remember that I still watch occasionally the channel that I first created a YouTube account for.
Yeah.
It was a dude that vlogs. He's the one I talk about sometimes that's had like brain cancer a couple times.
Oh yeah.
He had like 3 different brain surgeries. He's still doing great. Kind of crazy. He said followed, not stalked. There's definitely some of those too. Cough, cough, cable. Cough, cough.
Yeah, but that's like 20 accounts, though.
Chuck Norris doesn't need a Twitch account to follow. He's following you IRL. All right, Chuck. Chuck, you want to do some farming? Can you imagine Chuck Norris playing Farm Sim? Bro. That'd be pretty lit. Be down. I'd play I'd play Farm Sim with Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris gets unlimited Prime subs.
There you go. Dude, he would blink and the field would be harvested. Just saying. That's fish when they took over. Oh, wow. That's been a minute, huh? That's been a minute. I didn't have Twitch until it was Twitch. I didn't know what Twitch was until Twitch. Does that make sense? Like, I never was on, like, Justin TV or anything. I went on YouNow, like, once. YouNow? Like, one time. It used to be, like, this band that I would watch on YouTube, and they would go live on YouNow. I think
What's
I watched
your width, my
one
guy?
time. 39.23. 39.23. That is a random width. We'll go with it. Wow, Troy. Wow, wow, wow. It's apparently Chuck Norris joke hour here. Better than some other ones, I guess, so. Yeah, I don't know how I'm able to turn this tractor that tightly. All those tires up there. Lots of steer brake, I think. It's amazing what you can do with a tractor with a little steer brake, you know?
You ain't kidding.
That's great.
But it's not as good as good soup.
Okay. You know why Mars has no life? Because Chuck Norris visited. All right, Doug. All right. Cobra chickens, am I right? By the way, chat, if you don't know this, today is Mr. Doug's birthday. He's turning 22, I think. That's not right. But it's Doug's birthday, so happy birthday to Doug.
Happy birthday, Doug.
He's not 54, though, or 55. Say that much.
Be that young again.
Right? Cobra chickens are afraid of Chuck Norris. I knew, of all people, Lord James is going to take it to the potty like that, you know? Just saying.
That's great.
That is great. But of all people, it would have to be Lord.
I won't use that one.
Your brother.
Yep. Of course it would be. Why wouldn't it be? Of course.
We're planting wheat, right?
Planting
No,
corn.
barley.
What are you planting? You're planting corn.
I'm planting wheat.
No, you're not.
Imagine if I was, though.
Whatever. 26. And imagine being that young again. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going?
John,
Imagine if
can
you
you
were.
remember back in history that far when you were 26?
No.
I can.
Back in my day.
If I knew now, how does that saying go? If I knew then what I know now, I'd be a lot better off.
Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird.
I've seen him do it.
Oh, man. Hey, you live in Texas. You guys are pretty much neighbors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris is Texas.
Yeah. Definitely. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't take out a mortgage to a bank. I took out a mortgage from Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Hey, chat, there's a water rescue just got toned out. People trapped on an island in the river.
How did the boat floated away?
I'm wondering, yeah.
In a van.
Down by the river.
They're going in their fire trucks to the river, not in a van.
Okay. Funny guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I could almost do the whole thing. I just can't remember what the character's name was.
If you spell Chuck Norris in Scrabble, you win forever.
Really, Lord? Really?
Why do all of his involve poo?
Yeah, why?
That's the Lord. That's just him. That's totally him. That's how he is in real life.
Toilet humor.
Yep.
Wow.
And there's nothing wrong with it. It's funny. Oh, man. That is funny. Oh, goodness. Almost as good as first time's comment that got caught by the mod earlier.
What?
Nothing. Can't say it out loud. Chuck Norris can kill your imaginary friend. Wow. That took a turn.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Dang.
No, Freddy, no! Chuck Norris is there. Bye, Freddy.
Okay, bye. Hey, you guys are going to be up there harvesting for a minute, aren't you?
Probably.
No.
Dang, we need multi-mission.
Well,
It would be
whoever's
nice to
supposed to
have-
do that. Drop the ball, you know.
Arson.
Okay.
Glitch? That's no glitch.
Doug, I like it. I mean, if the mod is on the server, which I'm guessing it is.
It is.
Is it in the Google Drive?
It's in the drive, yeah.
And
All
it's-
of that's in the drive.
Then it's totally on the server, y'all. I can put it all. I can activate it. I just all have to resync. That's not a big deal, right?
No?
What are you trying to add to the game?
Multiple mission mod.
But what else is there to do for multiple?
There was other stuff in there too.
Well, I know he had some other stuff that I didn't want.
Yeah.
Like the Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Norris is the reason Waldo's hiding.
Yeah, and you can't find him.
Oh, man.
Let's not get on Where's Waldo talk, okay?
I
Well, I had a discussion with somebody yesterday about Where's Waldo and Doctor Who.
I'm sorry.
Well, they're saying where Waldo is Doctor Who.
Oh.
That's why he's everywhere in the world at once. I go, nope.
Map object hider mod is uploaded for some reason. No way.
Turn off global company. Turn off motor. What?
You need that for
Some factory
the
thing or
map
something.
that Ghost plays.
Oh, really?
Like if you know, like with our engine settings now, like you have to automatically or you have to manually turn the engine on. You know,
Yeah.
with that mod, like if you get too far away with the from like your tractor or whatever, it won't shut the engine off.
Oh.
Oh.
You need it for the like the irrigation sprinklers on that map that Ghost
Oh.
plays.
Why do we have it?
Because
Or that's part of global, sorry.
Apparently, he was like drunk when he did his job yesterday.
I mean,
Did he had a couple Red Bulls?
No, he had a couple of Red Bulls and a couple of Monsters and a couple of Kickstarts.
so as I said earlier, I take responsibility for the mods being messed up today because I played Fortnite and Call of Duty last night for like way too long, and I should have been working on stuff for the server. Totally my fault. So
I downloaded the zip folder this morning at like 8 o'clock, and it worked fine. Other than the fact I had to go download the GPS.
oh, well, GPS should have been in there, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh,
No, it wasn't in there.
Oh,
It's
he's
in
in
a,
it. Oh.
it's a file by itself.
Yeah, it's its own file.
okay. Because I guess I already had GPS, so I didn't. So he messed it all up, didn't he? Okay.
Pretty much.
All right, never mind. I don't take responsibility anymore. It's all Carson. So when we get down to the field, as long as it's in there, which I'm not sure if it is, I haven't seen it yet. So what's it actually called?
917.
Multiple missions, right? No, like the actual file for the multi-mission mod. It's called like multiple missions, right?
I think so.
Why is map object hider even on there? That's weird. I don't see it that it's
Might not
uploaded.
actually. It might not be in there.
I
Yeah,
would
we
say
didn't see
it
it.
is not.
Not.
No, it's not. So I'm not gonna worry about like uploading it right now. You know, because uploading will kill the stream. So be okay. Chuck Norris uses pepper spray to season his meat. Okay. You guys, the Chuck Norris jokes are great.
The boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris.
Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience. Wow, guys.
My favorite is Chuck Norris once got bit by a rattlesnake, and after 5 days of agonizing pain, the snake finally died.
That's a good one.
Wow. That is a good one.
Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down.
Yeah.
I like that one too. But what if we're like on the other side? Up then? How's that work? What if he's in Australia?
He just
Yeah, it
compresses
pushes
the
it up.
earth.
I don't know how that works. Mad skill. Like, can he like, if he lives in Florida, can he just dig to the ocean?
Yeah.
But the Great Wall of China was originally created to keep Chuck Norris out. It didn't work. All right. I'm glad that Lord and Doug are both on Chuck Norris joke websites right now.
Yeah, well, you know how many quotes of the night we have now?
A lot. We have quite a few. Matt with the dad jokes and
No, that's the Norris. Chuck Norris.
or sorry, Leonard.
Whoa.
Leonard.
There's a dad joke.
Hello?
You're leaving the skippers.
I left a skipper.
Okay, fair.
There's a big rock there. You just can't see it.
Oh,
All I have to say is that tractor was going wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Doug and Lord, those are great. Those are great. Okay. Takes Chuck Norris 20 minutes to watch 60 minutes. He brushes his teeth with a grill brush. Yes. Yes, he does. I've seen it.
Oh, Trent.
That's straight from Discord.
Okay. These jokes, chat.
For what?
I don't know.
Abacus.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
It is a little
You
thief.
posted it.
That's what Discord hosted.
The Discord joke.
Look, an abacus is, it looks like a thing you'd play with, but it's actually a rudimentary calculator.
I just
It's
did /dad and that's what it gave me.
Got like 10 rows of beads on it.
All right.
Ooh. Wow, Doug, that hurt. I used to believe, but now
I know
hate Chuck
Santa.
Norris.
Santa? I know him. Leonard, I'm having a tough time here. Sorry.
You're welcome.
It was working before I got wrecked.
Wrecked him. I burnt near killed him.
Could have been killed or even worse right there, chat. See that?
Expelled.
Whoa. Finish him. Oh, Mortal Kombat on you.
Finish him.
All right.
The logger keep track of the trees he counts. He keeps a log.
Wow.
You can sit in the corner of a round room. Wow. So while we're well, can we fast time while you guys have that mission? Or do we need to get like a couple combines and come help you guys?
I don't know. I think if it's...
We should probably go help.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it does expire. If you fast time.
So, how much money do we have to play with right now? 177,000.
171.
77.
177.
This is another combine like that with GPS for lease. 20 grand. How much is that mission worth?
31.
Yeah, that's worth it. Right?
$1,000 profit. Okay.
Oh wait, we gotta get a header too, Phil.
Freedom! Bye, Stevie.
What are you guys harvesting?
Wheat.
Is it fertilized at all?
Uh-huh.
Got a good yield?
It's
Uh-huh.
yield.
Like, need a second grain cart to keep up with 2 combines?
Nah.
Now with the good offload speed it has, to keep up. Oh yeah.
But if we get a second one, then that gives Leonard a job.
Well, that sounds fine. I may have set the GPS to, because I thought I'd be here by myself, so do it the right way.
I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes. Turns out it was the refrigerator all along.
What am I doing?
Yes. Tractor to the shop.
Good grief, Doug.
Tractor to the shop, Leonard.
Where's the shop?
North of the homestead, take a left. Westbridge Hills. Huh? Oh, that was good, Doug. Dear math, grow up and solve your own problems. Oh, these jokes tonight, guys. These jokes. They're real. Are you harvesting round and round, Phil?
Yeah.
Oh. And you shifted lines, you said?
Yeah.
That's okay. You're fine.
Just remember, John, circle equals square.
Yep.
I don't think that's how that works.
Something
Of
like
course
that.
it is. How many corners are in a square?
45, 8, 7, Phil? Sound right? With?
45, 8, 5.
45, 8, 5.
No.
Cool with that. Dawson, welcome back. How's it going, man? How's it going, Dawson? Hey, first time's here now. My first time. How much did you shift, Phil?
I homed it, alt home.
Oh, because it's like spot on where I'm at, Phil.
Oh, okay.
I'll move a little so I'm overlapping.
Yeah, I just do alt home
That's
on
not
the edge of the field. And
all good. All right, we harvested 2 combines, first time on this map. We're still not getting anything done.
what? I did a lot.
5.
Not a lot of
Sure,
trees.
first time. The Chuck Norris Network. Okay, Lord. All right.